Hi everybody, it's Bonkai922. YouTube's been acting a little glitchy. For some reason it doesn't allow me to look at my subs. I have no idea what that's about. But, that's what this video is about. The Fairy Tail chapter came out. Minerva? She's fucking evil as fuck. Okay. Let's get into it. This one was called, if I get the title page, The Order of the Hungry Wolves. Now, we see Princess Hisu. Weird name that she has. Hisu. And she doesn't have a smiling face, a rejoicing face on her. After sending Natsu, Lucy, and the gang into that den, that hell palace. So the only thing I have to say about that is, then why did you send them there? Yeah. Moving on, we get the aftermath of Gray beating Rufus, and everyone's happy and everything, and so on and so forth. And then we see Orga saying, oh, they got Rufus, Rogue's there. And then we see that Rogue saying to himself, Fairy Tail is strong indeed, but Gadgil, until I defeat you. And then we see, Fro saying, Rogue-kun. And then we see Minerva. And she says, is Sabretooth going to crumble or sting? And that's when we go to Crocus Garden. And maybe everyone was wondering, and I've gotten some messages here and there, even in the live stream I did. Last night, people were saying, oh, what happened to, Gemma? In this chapter, we find out. Gemma is seemingly not dead, but found out some crazy shit from Minerva. The only thing I have to say is this. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. You guys are probably wondering, what the fuck are you talking about? Remember I said, Minerva is evil as fuck. Well, in this flashback we see that he attacked Gemma. And Minerva's there and says, oh, you've put an end to my father's reign of terror. He says, since Sinkun's power surpassed my father, he's a worthy candidate to be the next master? Huh? I was like, when I heard that, when I saw that, I was like, what? Wait, huh? Stranger still was what happened next. By the way, to those people who are like, Lecter's dead, yeah! Guess what? He's not dead. But it gets even better. Apparently, she's saying that, oh, we don't need losers. Silence. We don't need losers. As Gemma's trying to talk. Nose. And Minerva's saying that there's the difference between you and Natsu, and that's the power of feelings. But actually, hold up. Minerva is taking this power of feelings that everyone keeps talking about. Feelings and emotions and all this other fucking bullshit that is fairy tale. And just turn it around. And that's basically the whole bit she has said, saying what the difference between you and Natsu is. And then she's saying that we don't need power, we don't need friends, power is everything. However, you're different. Your feelings towards Lecter can become strength. You can surpass Natsu. Do not worry. Lecter is alive. She then goes to saying Lecter's alive. Really? You know, thank you, best. You know, big back later. I really alive. So thank you. And then she looks at him with this fucking look. Like, she just says, do not whine. And the look on her face screams sociopath. Screams it. Like, if you don't do what I say, Lecter's going in a blender, and I'm gonna spin that fucker on high speed. So she says, do not whine, with an evil look in her face. I won't give you Lecter until you win the Grand Magic Games. If you win it, you'll give him back. And then he's like, please bring Lecter back right away. And she's saying that she's different from her father and everything, but I still think that Sabretooth should be the #1 guild. We have to prove that we become stronger by winning, and we display our power to the people. And then she's like, don't try anything rash. Remember that Lecter's life is in my hands. And he just says, I'll win it at any cost. Now, the rest of the chapter deals with Natsu's group. But I will say one thing here. Minerva, man, you are so fucking evil. You don't even belong in Sabretooth. You belong in Raventail. That's how evil she is. She actually outdoes Raventail on the evil meter. Here's Raventail. Here's Minerva. Yeah. She should be part of Raventail, not Sabretooth. So, anyway. Go to Natsu's group, and they are in this Hell Palace, and they can't find an exit. And Natsu's there, and he's just saying, you know, that Juvia, Natsu's telling Lucy that Juvia's taking my place. And Happy's there saying, he obviously wanted to come to save you. And he's like, oh, he made me blast. I'm like, fuck you, Lucy, come on. Then was an interesting thing said by, Mir Jane, saying that Yukino looks like Usana. I don't know if that's going to take precedence later, but saying that she looks like her. In some degree. Now, further on going on, they find a passage. It's very narrow, but they're able to get through. And after they get through the passage, they see a Cardius. And he's knocked down, totally wiped out, and he says, run away. There's a reason why he's ran away. Now, as it was stated in the beginning of this chapter, go back, that's not the one. Order of the Hungry Wolves. Now, what more or less that means is there was a there's a group of wizards that serve under the king. And that's what happens. These people show up out of nowhere. This guy with this kind of acid that he uses tries to attack Natsu and the gang. And this other guy comes and attacks Wendy. And this guy says, big catch. Throws everyone in the air. And Natsu says, who are they? And we finally find out. Cardius explains. He says it's an independent unit that supports the kingdom from the shadows, the strongest executors of the kingdom, the Order of the Hungry Wolves. And it says mission 1500 start. And there's about 5 of these guys, 2 women, and 3 guys. And the Cardius continues saying it's because they are here that it's impossible to escape Hell Palace. And it says, with the special rights conferred on us, Order of the Hungry Wolves, independent unit of fury, we are going to execute the criminals. And apparently that's the story. Now they're going to end up fighting. So then the next chapter it says, 308 Fairy Tale versus Executioners. And that's pretty much what happened in this chapter. The key point, though, for this chapter, and this is the reason why I'm giving it a 4 out of 5. I want to give it a half, but hold off for now. A 4 out of 5. It was a pretty damn good chapter of Fairy Tale. Minerva, you know, she needs to like, hey, you know, she must have, I would have, her childhood must have been fucked up. Like, you know, Minerva, come on. Who are you fucking kidding here? You're a bitch. I hope whoever fights Minerva, they just beat her up so bad. Evil as fuck. She took Lecter. Think about this. She took Lecter, has her in her hands, and is telling Sting, if you don't win this tournament, he's dead. Even though Minerva is as evil as fuck, I applaud her. Because she's holding Lecter's life on a sling. I'm going to kill a cat. Awesome. But obviously next week we're going to get this fight with these guys, these executioners. Should be interesting. I want to see more of this. Next week's going to be interesting. We'll see how Natsu and the gang can get out of this one. I mean, these executioners, they're pretty, got acid and shit. Should be very interesting. But, I'm evil as fuck. Damn. I had a feeling Minerva was going to do some shit. Sure enough, I was right about her. Evil. She puts the entire guild of Raventail to shame. So, that's what I got for you guys. So this has been Bonkai 2. I'll see you guys later. Today I will do the rest of the verses. And I will do... Oh yeah. Psychopaths and everything else. I will see you guys later.